This is my 2005 Lexus GX470, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change the oil on all 2003 to 2009 Lexus GX470s. The tools you will need for this project are a ratchet with a 14mm socket and an extender, two funnels, a large one and a small one. If you don't have two funnels, one will do. And lastly, a bucket to catch the old oil in. The parts and materials you will need are the recommended type and amount of motor oil and a new oil filter. You will also find a rag to be very helpful. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your bucket and you're going to slide it under the car to where the oil drain plug is. This is where my oil drain plug is. Yours will probably look a little bit different because I have aftermarket skid plates, but the drain plug will be just a little bit further behind the front CV axles. Be careful when removing this bolt because as soon as it comes out, oil will start to flow. Once you remove the plug, the oil will drain for several minutes. Use the rag to wipe off your hands and tools. Once the oil is finished draining, you're going to come up here and you're going to find the oil filter right here, and you're going to remove that. It twists to the left and comes off. If you have enough space to use a tool like this, it makes removing the filter much easier. But since I couldn't fit the tool in there, I was able to unscrew it with my hand. It was just difficult. Next, use your small funnel to add a little bit of oil to the filter. After adding a small amount of oil to the filter, it helps to get some oil on your finger and run it around the O-ring to help it seal to the vehicle better. After lubricating the O-ring, you can install your new oil filter where the old one came out. Now you can replace the oil pan drain plug. Next, locate the oil fill cap and store it somewhere safe and clean. Check your owner's manual to find out what type and how much oil your engine needs. The 2005 Lexus GX470 takes 6.2 liters or 6.5 quarts of 5W30 motor oil. When you are almost at the recommended amount of oil added, it's a good idea to start pouring slowly. It's easier to add oil than it is to remove oil, and too much oil can be just as bad for the motor as too little. Once you are done filling the oil, you can remove the filter and replace the cap. Any oil spills that may have happened along the way. The next thing to do is to start your vehicle and inspect everything that you replaced for leaks. The next step is to check the oil level. After checking for leaks, shut your vehicle off and let it sit for a few minutes before checking the oil level. After your vehicle has been sitting for a few minutes, go into the engine bay and find this dipstick and remove it. When you pull it out, set it on a rag and wipe it off. Remove the dipstick to where it came from and let it sit there for 5 to 10 seconds. Pull the dipstick back out again and look at the markers on it to make sure that your oil is at a good level. Congratulations, you have now gone through all the steps on changing the oil in the greatest vehicle of all time.